So Trump is at the convention for the black journalists, y'all. And it is crazy because he's basically going off on them. And at the beginning of the actual interview, he is livid. He's saying that they're late, that they're rude. They didn't ask him how he was doing. He's the best president since Abe Lincoln. He's done all kind of things for black people. But check out this clip here.
I want to start by addressing the elephant in the room, sir. A lot of people did not think it was appropriate for you to be here today. You have pushed false claims about some of your rivals, from Nikki Haley to former President Barack Obama, saying that they were not born in the United States, which is not true. You have told 4 congresswomen of color who were American citizens to go back to where they came from. You have used words like animal and rabid to describe black district attorneys. You've attacked black journalists, calling them a loser, saying the questions that they ask are, quote, stupid and racist. You've had dinner with a white supremacist at your Mar-a-Lago resort. So my question, sir, now that you are asking black supporters to vote for you, why should black voters trust you after you have used language like that?
Well, first of all, I don't think I've ever been asked a question in such a horrible manner. First question. You don't even say, hello, how are you? Are you with ABC? Because I think they're a fake news network, a terrible network. And I think it's disgraceful that I came here in good spirit. I love the black population of this country. I've done so much for the black population of this country, including employment, including opportunity zones with Senator Tim Scott of South Carolina, which is one of the greatest programs ever for black workers and black entrepreneurs. I've done so much, and and I say this, historically black colleges and universities were out of money, they were stone cold broke, and I saved them, and I gave them long-term financing, and nobody else was doing it. I think it's a very rude introduction. I don't know exactly why you would do something like that, and let me go a step further. I was invited here, and I was told my opponent, whether it was Biden or Kamala, I was told my opponent was going to be here. It turned out my opponent isn't here. You invited me under false pretense, and then you said you can't do it with Zoom. Well, where's Zoom? She's going to do it with Zoom, and she's not coming. And then you were half an hour late. Just so we understand, I have too much respect for you to be late. They couldn't get their equipment working or something was wrong.
Mr. President, I would love if you can answer the question on your rhetoric and why you believe that black voters should trust you with another 4 years.
I have been the best president for the black population since Abraham Lincoln. That's my answer.
Better than President Johnson, who signed the Voting Rights Act?
For you to start off a question and answer period, especially when you're 35 minutes late because you couldn't get your equipment to work, in such a hostile manner, I think it's a disgrace.
Let me just ask a follow-up, sir, and then we'll move on to other questions here.
So as you can see, he didn't answer any questions. He talked about what he wants to talk about, like he always does. It's like you're talking to an older person, and then they decide that they want to talk about what they want to talk about, and that's pretty much it. That's how Donald Trump does all his interviews. He never answers any question. He said he answered the question at the end of it, but he never did. He basically talked about what he thought was the best thing to say about the things he did for black people. And that's how he does every single interview. So that was basically the whole interview. You do need to watch it on CNN. That's where I got the footage from. But it's just amazing how he basically controlled the whole narrative of the interview, or whatever. I don't even know if you want to call this a debate. It's not really a debate because he was mad that Kamala said she couldn't be there. But either way, he was livid from the beginning, and I'm pretty sure all the way to the end of this video. So you guys comment down below. Tell me what you think about this. Did you think he was treated fairly? What do you think?